I'm glad that the New Orleans Police Department took it upon themselves to put this conference together. As I've seen, there's a very, very large turnout. This is something that we've undertaken at our department, and I think it's very important with regard to that peer-to-peer concept. I mean, officers, we need help too.
Of course, we've been in the national news a couple of times in the last couple of years with the Ferguson situation, and then more recently the Jason Stockley verdict, which spawned weeks of protest in our communities. So we're just trying to gain as much knowledge as we can about ethical policing.
We met a number of the people from the New Orleans Police Department during the consent decree conference in Texas maybe 2 months ago, telling us about the EPIC training and everything else, and we said, you know what, that may be something we might want to implement in the city of Newark. We appreciate their growth, and because we see the success that they're having, we figure we'll implement some of the things that they're doing, keep a nice line of communication with them, and now they're a sister city for the city of Newark.
I'm happy to be here now as we continue the process, not concluding it by any stretch of the imagination, to engage in a larger discussion about the structures that have been created and the opportunities they present, not just in New Orleans, but on a larger national basis.
I think it's very much needed to where we take an inward look at ourselves, and then we check one another before it gets to a point where it's a litigation or a big issue or a civil rights issue.
I have a small department, and I think that whatever I can learn from here, I'll be able to take back home. And what they're learning, we're trying to learn from them so that we can get out from under the decree ourselves.
We have a staff that deals with peer support, but we're here to learn more information and to come back and try to implement a better program.